WTHC-33BY, Detroit, Highland Park, Michigan. The views and opinions expressed on the following show are not necessarily the views and opinions of W33BY, its affiliates, management, or sponsors.
Hey, welcome to the Coffee Man Show. Once again, my name is Edgar Lohman, aka Coffee Man. Welcome, everybody. Have a great show today. I'm so excited. Today is definitely Thirsty Thursday here at the Coffee Man Show. And remember, we're always looking for that great caller with these giveaways we got going. We got Coffee Man t-shirts. We got Coffee Man coffee mugs. We got coffee. We even got tickets to a function coming up tomorrow. And it's a function that we'll talk about later on in the show. We got some great guests. Can't wait to introduce them. But I'm looking here in my cup. You know, I always got to stir it up to find out what's going on. And look like we got some inspiration going on. And the first word of the day, as far as inspiration, is law. Law, L-A-W-S. Laws. We got laws to protect and serve. And I thank God for the men and women that protects our lifestyle, the way we live, and they serve a multitude of people in any area. And I want to thank God for them because they go over and beyond the call of duty to make sure we come and go as freely as possible, as long as we don't hurt and harm or endanger anyone. And we have another law, the law of gravity. You know, you got gravity is a law that it's automatically exactly what it is. When you got a law, it is what it is. It can't be broken. I can jump off of this chair and I will not go up. I will go down because of the law of gravity, and it's a universal law. Then you got a worldly law that I was talking about, the great men and women that serve and protect us. Then we have a spiritual law. You know, we're talking about seed time and harvest time. And it's a law that governs when you plant something in the soil. It's a time frame in between. I've heard it was like somewhere around 21 to 28 days that you'll start seeing some type of evidence that, yes, I do remember that I planted a seed in such location. And what I love about that spiritual law is that you can actually plant a seed in someone's life, and based on their life being good soil, you know, it will bring back some things to you that will be priceless. I mean, we got so much going on in life, and I thank God for that seed and harvest time, because we've been planting seeds here at the Coffee Man Show. We're looking to plant some other seeds as far as our giveaways, and I always like to go to scripture pertaining to my word of the day, and this one here is from Deuteronomy 30:16 in the NIV. Your God to walk. Let's see where we at here. Okay. For I command you today to love the Lord your God, to walk in obedience to him, and to keep his commandments, decreed, and laws. Then you will live and increase, and the Lord your God will bless you in the lands you are entering to possess. So that means we got some things going on in our life that's already been done, already claimed. So if you trust in God to your own personal understanding, and you getting the right teacher that's giving you the proper instructions, you are entitled to go and claim anything that you claim is to be yours. You know, I talked about the Coffee Man Show way before it existed. I talked about a lot of things in my life way before it existed, and today, ladies and gentlemen, it's existing. And I thank God for that. You know, I like to say hi to my fiance. She knows exactly who she is. And we, like I say, we got a great show today. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'm looking for that caller. We're going to take a break. We're getting right into our guests. We got some things coming up with them that's going to blow your mind. Stay tuned for the Coffee Man Show. And remember, keep it hot and keep it stirred here on the Coffee Man Show. Hello, welcome back to the Coffee Man Show. My name is Edgar Loman, aka Coffee Man. I was telling you guys earlier about my guest today. I'm telling you, when I met these guys, I was blown away by what they're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys that you'll come to meet today here on the Coffee Man Show has put together a movie. I mean, a television series. And when I saw the movie, it put me in the mindset of what Tyler Perry is doing, what Tahaji is doing, up there with Scandal and Power. And I was honored to get these guys on my television show because they're moving and shaking in the city of Detroit. Without further ado, I want to introduce you to our first guest, Mr. Marvin Mohammed.
Yes, sir.
How's it going, sir?
Wonderful.
Great. Welcome to the show, man. I was so excited what you guys are doing, man. What encouraged you guys to just go into the industry where the masses is already at and put a footprint in there, man? What's up with that?
Passion.
Passion?
Yeah, passion.
Okay, passion to create and show the world.
Passion to create and show the world, and also to send a message.
Okay. And then if you could, to sum up the message in one word, what would it be?
Faith.
Okay. It would be faith, ladies and gentlemen. But it's, oh my God, man. I saw you got 3 episodes on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now is it streaming anywhere else?
Just on YouTube right now.
Okay. I got a chance to watch it, and I'm telling you, I was gone. So now I find myself looking for moments in the car where I have to wait for somebody. I can actually throw the clip on. You know, I was sitting at the bank, it didn't open at 9. I was there at 8:30, and I'm like, yes. Oh my God. So we got, you got all of your people that's on the show. Are they local from the city of Detroit?
Most of them, yes.
Okay. And how long have you guys been putting this thing together?
We started, Anthony Cuffey, he's the director, and this is his brainchild, and we started about a year ago.
Okay. And what role are you playing? Are you in any of the series? Because I didn't see you unless you was one of the people walking past.
Actually, I got a little cameo in the series, but I'm really the co-writer and co-producer of the show.
Okay. The co-writer, meaning that if you misspell a word, you correct it, or y'all both.
Or we combine, come together, and we write each episode out.
That is awesome, man. I'm excited. I see that they're over there in the audience. Our show is only a half hour, but we're trusting God that it go up to an hour based on the volume of callers and people that's checking us out. But we're going to take a commercial break, and we're going to come back with Mr. Cuffey and find out what inspired him to start doing some things in the movie industry. And I know it's a lot of people looking at him.
Yes,
I like to appreciate your time. We got some things coming up for you guys here in April.
Yes, sir.
I just want to shout out, get ready. All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Right.
we got Marv right here, Mohammed. All right,
Thank you, sir.
my man,
Appreciate it.
definitely. Keep it hot, keep it stirred here on the Coffee Man Show. Hey, welcome back to the Coffee Man Show. My name is Edgar Loma once again, aka Coffee Man. We have the person here from the series sitting right here next to me, the CEO, and I'm telling you now, this series Pray is second to none. When you get a chance, watch it on YouTube. You can just download Pray, and you will see it come up, and you will see, and they got the background drops and things of that nature. So let me introduce you to the CEO, and this is the brainstorm behind the whole series Pray, Mr. Cuffy. How you doing, sir?
Hey, what's going on, sir?
Everything's coffee driven, I like to say. Hey man, so I talked to your partner Marvin. He was telling me that this is your brainstorm. This is your way. What's up with that, young man?
Well, when you're creative, you come up with so many different ideas, and you want to connect your ideas to the people, and so, it was just an opportunity for me to showcase some of the things that we've been doing that hadn't been seen yet. Because I do film, I do movies, and with some of the stuff that we've done hadn't been released to this point, and some of the other stuff we kind of gotten work. So I knew this was a way to get some immediacy out there, just to see showcase some of the work that we do.
Okay, and what would be some of the people that inspired you upcoming for you to get into this field? Because it's a massive field.
You know what, man? It was a slow transition for me. As a kid, my uncle once dated one of the ex-wives of one of the Four Tops. Val Benson. She was a playwright in the area.
Okay.
And what she did was she wrote a play, and we went out. I was like 5, 6 years old. I saw it and just gravitated to it. And so when I came home, I rewrote her whole play.
Wow.
And I knew then, but no one comes out of the hood writing. So so I didn't know that was a way to make money and make a living. So when I went to college, one of my professors once said, she was like, this is something that you should actually get involved in. And I was like, nah, I can't do that. That's not how you get bread. But eventually it was like God was just pushing me in that direction, and I gravitated to it because I've been loving movies and just the art since I was a kid. I mean, since that time of Benson's play.
Can you draw? Are you an artist as well?
When I was a kid, I used to draw all the time. I used to paint, and you know, once you stop using it, you lose it. Now, I did somewhat lose it, but the ideal visually, I still get it in my head a lot. So, yeah, I guess I used to.
And it's amazing that you know, I don't know if a lot of people know. I look like I had a caller. Call us back, caller. I'm trying to watch the phones and watch my conversation at the same time. But we actually think in pictures, you know. So I said it before that if you, wherever you at, if you're anywhere other than your home, you can actually picture yourself standing in your kitchen, and you can tell yourself whether your refrigerator open from the right to left or left to right. And that's proof that we think in pictures. You can stand in your living room hallway and tell me verbatim exactly where everything is, from the couch to the coffee table. When I say coffee table, you know, whether you drink coffee or not, we vividly visualize the things. And because of that, I mean, we have this guy right here that created something from vision. Now, Pray was something that you came up with, and the story behind that, what's that about?
Well, you know, you find out that there's a lot of corruption in some high-end places, and the more research you do, the more you start realizing that a lot of what we consider to be conspiracy is really reality for many. And so that reality is something that we wanted to project to viewership, present a certain message through the form of entertainment. And so we have a district attorney who's vying to become mayor of the city of Detroit, and he actually was actually pushed in that direction. He just doesn't know that it was a subconscious move. And so the people who actually pushed him in the direction are the people who actually control the movements that will allow him to one day, or hopefully, become the mayor of the city. And so what we find is the elite controlling politics and how that ultimately negatively affects the hood. And that's pretty much the premise behind Pray. That you have to pray to survive.
My God, my God. Now, to my understanding, is it all shot in the city of Detroit?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the city and outskirts, but for the most part,
Detroit, city of Detroit and the state of Michigan.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I was watching it. I seen some areas. I was like, wow, that's over there by the boulevard. Wow, that was.
Right.
And it's amazing to live in the city and actually see some of the stuff that you walk past, or you know, had some fun in some areas like that. And I'm wondering if we got a clip that we can go to and show a spot of this, and then we'll come back with one of the. You got a young man here, Don
Snipes.
Don Snipes, and I'm thinking he's related to Wesley. We'll find out that he is related to Wesley.
I think he. No.
We're gonna go to a clip, and then we're gonna come back with one. Now he is the main star.
Well, he is the main star. He actually plays Winston Pray, and what he does, he wants to clean up the city.
Okay.
But to his core, he ultimately finds out that he's actually one of the political people. Like, his core is who he is, which is a contradiction of what he really wants to do. And so he fights in his duality, and we start seeing that play out throughout his development as DA in pursuit of becoming mayor.
Wow.
And he does an excellent job at doing so.
Wow. We're going to go to the clip, and we're going to come back with Don Snipes right here. Stay tuned for this clip right here. Get on the phones. Let's win some of this stuff we got here, especially those tickets for tomorrow. Stay tuned for the Coffee Man Show. Keep it hot. Keep it stirred.
But to go against the command, influenced by enemies of the cause, is a mutiny, and it's punishable by death.
A student shot by Governor Schoner's officer won a court order to have her son's body exhumed.
You're becoming one of them.
Since the treaty signed by Bush erasing the borders between Mexico, Canada, and the U.S., we've yet to become a major player.
I'm just here to ensure our future mayor understands his role.
Another one of our black boys murdered in cold blood. And my husband, Mr. District Attorney, sits back and does nothing.
I try to rectify all my crimes before they snatch away my citizens of this town want that officer's head. How do you expect me to win this election by backing him? Huh?
In a set where conspiracies and reality are one and the same.
Ma, questo tempo è perfetto. Mi capisci?
No one escapes the power of the bloodline, the 13 families of rule. And to survive, one must pray or be prayed. Anthony Cuffey's Pray.
Wow, that was an awesome clip of this series that they got on YouTube called Pray, P-E-R-Y. You, ladies and gentlemen, you got to check it out. It's second to none. So let me introduce to y'all one of the star players that I'm sure y'all seen him on the screen, Mr. Don Snipes. Welcome to the show, sir.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Man, I was looking, man. I was getting kind of nervous, man. It looked like, you know, you was like big shot caller and running around the city of Detroit. What's going on, man? How they get you in the stars and lights like that, man?
Man, Pray is just it's an interesting series. So obviously, when you look at the trailer, you see a lot of different things that kind of, you know, pique at your interest a little bit, and it's like, okay, what's really going on? But what's interesting about the writing on Pray is you see so many different sides of a man that's trying to hold his family together,
right?
In terms of my wife and my daughter, and he's dealing with some issues himself.
Okay.
So that, you know, that's real life stuff. So we all can relate to that on some level.
Now, your role, are you a police officer in this episode?
I actually play the district attorney that's running for mayor. So we'll see. I don't want to give too much of it away, but it's interesting.
Oh my God, man! I couldn't turn away from it when I was watching it because of the level of where it was, and I'm telling you, it's right up there with those movies we might run home and look at. We might run home and record, and we push that record button again, so we'll never miss it.
Right.
You know, and I'm blown away, man. I'm excited to have y'all guys in the studio. We got a lot of other things we're gonna be doing with y'all guys, so stay tuned. Is it anything you want to? Because this is not your only play, right? Or your only series?
No, not at all. I definitely work on a lot of other projects. I mean, again, I'm a working actor, so but I just feel honored, you know, to be a part of this, because when we started it, Cuff, you know, once he introduced me to Marv, he said, hey, look, this is what we want to do, and we just want to keep pushing. And so, you know, I told him, hey, I'm with it. Let's make it happen. So that's mainly what it's about. Outside of that, I do a lot of stage plays. And prior to this, I was on a sitcom where I played a comedic role. I played a character named Lance on a show called Because We're Men, so by Kamal Smith. So, I mean, outside of that, I've done a lot of things in this city, but you know, again, right now we're gonna keep on with pushing Pray, and hopefully some big things happen with it.
I know that's right. Now let me ask y'all: are y'all in production now of episode 4?
So actually, Cuff just finished up 4 not too long ago. I think he probably has some finishing touches he want to put on it. One of the interesting things about Cuff is he's always just kind of thinking, okay, what can we do next to make it bigger and better? So, you know, outside of maybe a few finishing touches on it, it's pretty much in the can, and you know, after that we'll go into 5, 6, 7. You know, keep it going.
Exactly, because we looking to be picked up and snatched. Because I'm going with y'all. I saw the boat y'all was in. I did claim my seat, so do not get it twisted. I'm going with Pray now.
I understand.
My God, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen this clip, go to YouTube. I'm telling you, this is a must-see. And they so up close and personal by being here in the city of Detroit. It is amazing. I mean, let me ask you, Don, are you out for hire?
I mean, definitely. I mean, you know, I write. I call myself a content creator, but at the end of the day, I'm just a creative. You know, I love the energy of writing. I love the energy of acting, and I especially love the energy of just creating, period. So
Okay.
that's pretty much what I do.
So if somebody was interested in creating something and wanted you to back it with yourself, Cuff, and Marv, is it a contact number they can reach you at?
Sure. Look, the easiest thing, look me up on Facebook, Don Snipes, an actor, or email me. That would be I have all my information on all my social media sites, and we kind of go from there. I gave up my phone number a few times before, and you'd be surprised at the phone calls you get. So needless to say, if somebody's serious, they know how to get in contact with me. I'm not hard to find.
Right, because I would hate for you to get a call to be, I know you with your wife, but I wanted to tell you.
You know what? And I just also wanted to tell the audience, outside of YouTube, if you go to anthonycuffy.com, that itself will take you to a link to see Pray the web series.
Beautiful, beautiful. Hey, check it out, ladies and gentlemen. And if you miss calling in on the show, you can leave a message up front, and we'll still be able to get that information to you. I always like to bring up a family member before we close out. So without further ado, Mrs. Elizabeth Lohman, can you come up and close us out? Hi, honey. How are you?
Hi.
Cool. Right, you met this young man before? Cool. Was you excited? Cool.
Good to see you again.
They say they got a spot for her in the movie. I'm so excited. But what do you want to do to close us out, young lady? What do you have to say?
Thank you, everybody, for watching. Bye.
Hey, and remember, vividly visualize yourself as the person you want to be and enthusiastically achieve your goal. God bless you. See you next time here on the Coffee Man Show. We are.